Hey guys, Jared Griffiths here, and I did my at the start of the year I did one of my entire a video of my entire VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray collection. So I've bought some since then, and this will be my first update video, and then yeah, I'll do some more update videos throughout the year, and then at the end of the year I'll show the collection again. Yeah, so I've bought some Blu-rays and DVDs, and coincidentally the Blu-rays I've got were a box set of 3 movies and then 1 movie by itself, and then the DVDs I got were also 3 movies in a box set and then 1 by itself. So yeah, I'll get into them. First we've got with starting off with the Blu-rays. I finished off the Fast and Furious collection with Fast and Furious 7. Yes, I said in my collection video I need to get this one, and yeah, I've finally got it, and I'm glad to have it, because this is actually my favourite one in the series, and it's one of my favourite films of all time. Yeah, it's just so fun to watch. It's just very action-packed, and the way they handled Paul Walker's death I thought was brilliant. It was a brilliant tribute to Paul Walker, and yeah, it's the best film in the Fast and Furious film series, and it's honestly one of my favourite movies of all time. Next I've got the Johnny English trilogy, which I've had the first 2 Johnny English movies on DVD for a long time. That was before I started collecting Blu-ray, and you know, now that the 3rd one came out, I thought it would be good to buy the Blu-ray box set of the 3 of them, you know, to get all 3 of them on Blu-ray. So yeah, here's the Blu-rays of the movies. Okay, I'll compare the Blu-rays to the DVD versions that I have. So I'll start off with the first Johnny English. So the DVD version, if you can see, the DVD and the Blu-ray are completely different artworks on the cover and on the front, and also on the back. It's completely different. The disc is kind of the same, if you see, yeah, but yeah, this one's more zoomed in, so yeah, and what's interesting is, yeah, they're completely different. But then the second film, Johnny English Reborn, this is like the same, basically, and then on the back, yeah, it's basically the same, except it has some more Blu-ray exclusive special features, and yeah, so this is definitely my favourite in the Johnny English trilogy, and it's one of my favourite films of all time, honestly. I think it's just so fun, it's so funny, it's so action-packed, and it's just, yeah, it's great. And then the 3rd film, Johnny English Strikes Again, which I don't have on Blu-ray, obviously. No, I have it on Blu-ray, obviously. I don't have it on DVD, is what I meant, but yeah, I saw this in the cinema. It's a very good film. It's not as good as Reborn, but it's better than the first film. The first film I do like, it's just not as funny as the other 2. But yeah, this is a good one. Yeah, Johnny English Strikes Again, I feel like it's kind of a reference to the Pink Panther Strikes Again, and also at the end of the Pink Panther Strikes Again, Peter Sellers was wearing a knight's armour, and at the end of this movie, Rowan Atkinson's wearing a knight's armour. So yeah, this Johnny English collection, this is good to have. Yeah, because they are very funny movies, the Johnny English films, and I am a big Rowan Atkinson fan. He is very funny. So yeah, now I'll get into the DVDs. So I've got they're both related to Laurel and Hardy, I guess, because of the new Stan and Ollie movie. So yeah, I have this. This is a lesser known biopic, lesser known than like the Stan and Ollie movie. It's basically a TV movie. It's about 1 hour long, and yeah, it's basically about when Ollie was dying, and then basically Stan remembering when they were young, basically, and how they met, and basically how they came up with their characters. Pretty boring disc there. But yeah, quite interesting film. Not quite as good as Stan and Ollie. The new Stan and Ollie, they really did a good job with the makeup, making them look like the real Laurel and Hardy. This one, they don't look that much like them. But yeah, they still do have a lot of great chemistry in this movie. And yeah, it was quite good. So yeah, I'd recommend this one if you're a Laurel and Hardy fan. And then I have the box set of basically 3 of their 20th Century Fox films with The Dancing Masters, The Bullfighters, and A Haunting We Will Go. Basically, like, Hal Roach Studios was where they made basically all their best movies, and these are like their later films, and honestly, these aren't that bad. My favourite one would have to be the Bullfighters, basically, and that was the last one they did before Atoll K. So Bullfighters was their last American film, because Atoll K was a French film. So yeah, The Dancing Masters, it's a pretty enjoyable film, really, so yeah. And then The Bullfighters, the best one in this box set, but it's not as good as like the ones they did at Hal Roach Studios, those were the best ones. So yeah. So yeah, this one kind of borrowed a thing from the short Going Bye Bye, where basically this guy wants to, this criminal wants to get them because he made them go to jail. They kind of borrowed that from one of their shorts, Going Bye Bye. So there, yeah, A Haunting We Will Go. This is another alright one, really, probably the most iconic of their later films, of them, wearing those hats. So yeah, they are pretty good films, these, and yeah. So that was my first, yeah. So these are the 20th Century Fox, 3 of the 20th Century Fox films, not all of them. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my first DVD and Blu-ray update, and I hope to do more of them in the future. Bye.